How's it going, everybody, man? Once again, this is by Corey, BYC, or Hello US Trading, or Hello US. I pretty much want to document a trade that I took today on Netflix. Let me go into, I guess, my notes first before I even do that. Um, Pretty much, I jumped into Netflix today. I bought a 335 put option, same day expiration. I entered into the trade at $1.77. The entry time was at 9:39, and I sold at $2.58, and the exit time was at 9:44 a.m. The actual profit was $81. So pretty much 5 minutes equivalent to $81. I didn't go heavy at all. I'm learning option, trying to pretty much teach myself how to do options. I also wrote down the pros and the cons here. The first one was charting the day before allowed me to take advantage of the opportunity. Knowing where the danger zones were gave me comfort. So pretty much what I wanted the stock to do, or what I thought the stock was going to do, it didn't actually do that at all, period. The amount of selling pressure that pretty much out the gate opening up, it didn't respect none of my levels until the day pretty much had settled in. And all the trend lines and everything that I pretty much had, it it respected it then. So pretty much what I was looking at to happen, I guess I'm sorry to jump from the notes. I wanted this right here. This was the day before. This was pretty much Wednesday. I wanted this to go down, catch a nice bounce off in this area, off of this particular candle right here. I know I have this wick here pretty much charted, but I pretty much wanted this candle here. I wanted a nice go up off this particular candle. And I thought it was going to, I know for a fact that it was going to be bearish, but I didn't think it was going to be bearish at the gate, um, at the level as it was. But so pretty much when I saw that, I was like, okay, cool. It done shot straight down through my level. So pretty much, I also had these areas here too charted as well. So I entered in, and around what, 9:35, probably around on this counter right here somewhere. No, I'm not sure pretty much what is that candle. I didn't pretty much I didn't trade on Trading View at all, period. But long story short, I wanted price to go down here, catch a bounce off of here or here. Either the yellow. This was also a, I don't want to call this a demand zone right here. Pretty much it was a support zone. I want to see if it was going to catch support, go up, and in this area here, and then fall back down, which I also have up here charted as well. I wanted to pretty much retest this area here, and then let it just fall down as if like all the way down here, or catch a bounce down in this area. But I would have got out of the trade in this area right here because of this area over here. Let me put some over there so you guys can see it. I would have got out. I wouldn't have got out of the bottom down here. That's why I pretty much have it. This little gap right here was because of this area. I wouldn't want to, I wouldn't want to risk that at all, period. So I would pretty much would get out the trade early. So long story short, it did not go like that at all, period. But once I saw the selling pressure open up early in the morning, I just pretty much just took advantage of it. And by knowing all the areas, it kind of gave me a little confidence to take the trade. Also up here, I have in my notes, wait for the counter setup on the indexes, on the rate of change, advanced decline line, and the VIX. So pretty much this let me know the entire market pretty much was selling off because I was actually trading, and I had 4 screens. I'm watching the VIX, I'm watching SPY, and I'm watching Netflix on a 1 minute, and I'm watching Netflix also on a 5 minute. But to be honest, I was watching that on my iPad, but I took the trade on my phone, and this is pretty much my area right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. So this pretty much was the contract right here. Got into 177, sold at 258. That's that. And then another thing too is what was so crazy. Right before I got out, I just felt something say, "Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Just get you some and get out, man." You Not to take this to like a negative connotation to whatnot, but you know how you see the stories and on the movies. You always got this one dude after they done robbed the bank that done got away with a lot of money. He trying to get all the money. You can't get all the money, man. Get you some and get out. That's it. Get some and get out. Get some, get out. You don't you And the moment I was like, yo, it's still going up. And I seen $3 right here. I'm not sure what this is up in this area. I'm quite sure I could have got more, but I think I actually executed and developing a good habit. Get some, get out. Don't be greedy. Get some, get out. And then too, another thing is within the notes I want to share with you guys. Um, another thing before I even go there. This trend line, I felt as if it was kind of a form of respect that it was showing. And when it first went down, it came up. It didn't respect the first line, but it did respect the second one. But that was most definitely like later on in the day. And with that being said, let me zoom in so you guys can see it. This trend line was respected later on in the day. As you can see, the wicks, it hit here and it hit here. It also went down. So what it does, charting the day before, also what it does, regardless if you trade or not, when you chart the day before, it gives you're actually operating at a higher level of intelligence, I would say, because you're not there's nothing going on. You're not allowing your emotions to this is moving, this is moving. It allow you to sit down with your cup of coffee or tea, whatever it is, at the dinner table and just go over things. It allow you to make sure all your Q's, your P's and Q's on point, all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. So I would say most definitely, man, chart in the space of comfortability, and that way tomorrow when the markets open up, you can see how good your charting is, and that will give you the confidence to trade off your charting. A lot of people have many different ways of how they do their trend lines, and I know a lot of people don't like seeing all these lines, but I'm gonna tell you something. These lines got me paid. And I've lost at times because I didn't want to listen to the trend lines. I didn't want to, it's going to go up. Long story short, find your way and use it to the best of your ability and add more tools to your bag. That's all you can do. Um, but with that being said, now I got to talk about the cons because I'm kind of uptight about this. Let me read the rest of them. The pros, charting the day before allowed me to take advantage of the opportunity, knowing where the danger zones were gave me comfort. Two, I also managed my fear of losing and greed very well. Pretty much established that with you guys. I talked about that. Three, I learned that direction and momentum is everything. So even though these areas right now, as you can see, I'm on a 5 minute. Let's drop it down to 1 minute. Let's see how it look. Let's see if we got any bounces in the area that I thought it was going to was any kind of support there or whatnot. And like I said, I don't think this was a demand. As you can see, it was. This line here. I charted in this particular area. And those areas are 339, 31, and I think it's 338. Yeah, of course you're gonna have that in there though. This pretty much was the very first count in the first minute, and it opened up in here and it actually went up. But as you can see, price hit this trend line here, and this trend line go way back, guys. Let me show you how far this trend line go back. It's like way back. And the bounce that you're going to see in this trend line the reason I know you see this all at the bottom right here, but I saw this bounce right here that this bounce right here off this trend line and also this on this doji counter. So I wanted you guys to see that before I went even further. But this trend line, hold on 1 second. This trend line pretty much go far back. Way back, as you can see. Way back. So it was 1, 2. And I had this video on YouTube too. I pretty much had did a quick video off a screen record off my iPad before even jumping in the market. Okay, so practically, that's when it hit off the trend line. It hit off the trend line, and as you can see right here, these are the zones, the buying zones or support zones, demands, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna say support right here, but as you can see, the selling pressure when it opened up in the morning, it crushed the shit. It went straight through, and I knew that. So I'm like, okay, cool. If it jumped past this green, I know we got a lot more space going all the way down to at least here. So this red line pretty much gave me an indication of, okay, you can get in the trade core, but you need to get out. Also, looking at this as well, I think I got out around this area, but I knew the amount of pressure we was going to touch this in this area right here. And that's pretty much it, man. But like I said, I wanted to come here, either hit one of these zones and then take off here in this area and make sure and have a fall in this area right here. Even though my entry was actually pretty high, my entry is supposed to be on this line, but I like to make it kind of high and let my stop loss be up in this area. And I also had this box where I was looking for it to come in this box, but it didn't happen like that. But another thing is too, this play can still has time to be developed. So I can slide this down here, and I don't think it's going to do that tomorrow though. But this play still have time to be developed. So I can just slide this over into tomorrow. And I'm just pretty much playing off this area where I'm hoping for a retest in this area, and I wanted to fall down. Honestly, when you look at it, I wanted to do this right here, and it's crazy. I'm just not saying this. This what I need this trade to do right here. I want to enter in, and I wanted to go up, hit this area again, and I wanted to fall down. That's what I want to do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this position box, and I'm gonna actually slide it down here, and we'll see what we're going to get tomorrow. And I'm gonna leave it right here. Okay, another thing is cons, no stop loss. And this is one of the biggest problems I have. And I gotta be honest. I have to be honest. I have not lost, I have not lost in a situation where I have not lost no more than I wanted to lose. I always pretty much mentally, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get out. But now I notice adding a stop loss takes your trading to a whole nother level because just as I mentioned in here, I also manage my fear and losing, my fear of losing and greed very well. Your stop loss, it adds to your trading going to another level when being able to manage your fear of losing and managing your greed. So that's primarily now what I told myself I'm going to work on this weekend. I'm going to work on, and then two, I trade on two different platforms. I trade on Thinkorswim and I trade on TradeStation. I actually hate TradeStation, but I feel as if I get some nice entry prices on TradeStation. I'm not sure if it's faster or if it's slow. I'm not sure what it is, but I would say I've been kind of satisfied with a couple of trades I've taken and the entry price I've been getting with TradeStation, and that's going to be here. I've been kind of satisfied, and also the fulfillment's been seen to be extremely fast too as well. Other notes. Okay, it's not good. Now, I guess these are notes that I noticed that they trading. So these are pretty much jewels I like to put in my pocket. It's not good to try to catch bounces at the open of the market. The amount of selling pressure will push through the zones. Okay, so I pretty much went over that. Number two, place your trading notes on your charts. Okay, pretty much right here. This is what I did. I put my notes on the chart. So a lot of times when things is moving real fast in the market, what I find myself doing, I would kind of ignore every indication that I told I was going to watch before even taking a trade. And because of things moving so fast, it takes you away out of or your organized thinking. You know what I mean? So pretty much I think I was doing a lot of panic trading, trying to catch the move. And now I'm being a little more calm. I'm being a little more calm. Charting the day before, I already know what levels to pretty much watch. And then having this on your chart that you're actually watching on TradingView, it just also adds a piece. It allows you to be more calm and a lot more relaxed, being able to watch these things. Now, I will say this: you don't have to have all of these things to pretty much be in line with what you're looking at. Because if you do that, you pretty much probably will waste the trade, trying to wait for everything to set up. But you do want to have a couple indications pretty much reading the same thing. And I would say this: your indicators need to keep up with what your thought process is. With your indicators should catch up to what you already know or see. Keep that in mind because like we all know, they lag the market, but I will say they do work. Keep that in mind. So pretty much the things that you want to watch or levels that you want to watch, you could put a quick note on your charts while you're trading or while you're watching on TradingView. I'm not sure how you guys do it, but that's what I do. I watch TradingView and I set my entry points on my phone or computer, whatever it is. But I have to have a good screen like TradingView to pretty much watch what's going on. Let me go to my second one. Only trade what you chart. Now, how many times, guys, I would say, how many times have you guys charted the night before, had an awesome and amazing plan, and all of a sudden the market opens up and you get a notification from CNBC or anything of that nature. Let me tell you something, bro. I have pretty much did that so many times, but now I'm becoming a more disciplined trader. I only trade what I chart. If I don't chart it, I don't trade it. If it sounds interesting, I'll take a look at it later. But my first priority is what I've spent my time into. Oh, I know we all want to catch the big move, but let's say you do catch that big move. What it does, it kind of slightly takes away the confidence of you becoming a awesome trader, being able to see your results and your hypothesis and your technical analysis and your fundamentals. You're not exercising that. You know, I understand news can do some things, but cherish your own work. That's the only way you become a better trader. That's the only way you better teach your kids or your friends or whoever it is. If you don't exercise that and wait for the results of how did you do good on your technicals, how was your fundamentals, you'll never be able to share with nobody. You'll just be trading on news. And a lot of times you end up losing doing that way. So only trade what you chart. Keep that in mind. Write that before you even trade, right? You want to take a note, you want to put that note on there. Matter of fact, let me do it real quick. That's what I'm gonna do. Trade what you chart, man. Trade what you chart. We're gonna make this right here. We're gonna box that out. Nope. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna copy. This a rule, man. This one of the rules right here. This is a rule. Trade what you chart. Only trade what you chart. So practically that's it for me, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna see if I can find some more plays before the night ends. And hopefully it will be a trade tomorrow. Another thing too. Um, trade key levels. Sometimes there's nothing happen. There's not no moment. There's no price moving in the area of um of moment of explosion. If it's nothing, if price is not moving in a certain particular area in a particular stock, there's no trade. Don't force a trade. Sit back, pick a couple companies, chart them out, look at the high levels, the levels of turnaround, chart them on a daily, and sit back, set your notifications on your trend lines or your buying areas, and just wait on a trade. That's how you win. All right, man. Y'all take care. Once again, it's practically this is by Corey. Hello US. This is my profile. If you guys have any questions, man, feel free to send them to me. I'm not no amazing trader, bro. I'm learning this stuff dolo. I'm learning it myself. I've been watching a lot of people that have been giving me a lot of good information. Pretty much you see a lot of people on the side here. But long story short, I'm learning. I love to kind of pretty much bounce ideas off of other people. But that's practically it. Make sure you hit the follow button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I notice everything is pretty new. I'll see y'all in the comments. Take care. Hold on. Hold on. Where the chart at? Where the chart? Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I done got lost, bro. I done got lost. So there we go. There we go. Stop button. Y'all be blessed, man. Take care.